Alright, we're back. I know for the edited version of this there will be no time in between, but we're back. Perfect preparation, part 4. We're gonna get ready for Nayoa versus Maki, I assume, unless something big shakes up. Alright, seems to be young Nayoa. I'm a genius. Everyone says I'll be the next head of the family after my father. Apparently there's a black sheep. I'm told he's a man. He doesn't have an ounce of cursed energy. How awful that must feel. How pitiful that person must look. And then he sees him. You. 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. Is that how many throws are being? Or is she counting? Oh yeah, there she is as the frame. He's kicking off the wall. Okay. What the hell is happening here? Okay. So his seems to be a speed-based technique as well. Yeah, he is dashing so far over the place. Even though she's flying through the air, he's like kicking back up, kicked her again, down into the rocks. Are not Toji. 6, 7, 8, 13, 14. The sin of the insignificance is ignorance of strength. No one understood Toji, except for possibly Satoru. Ugh. She took that, though. She's not bruised or bleeding. Well, probably bruised. But now she's gone. It's not you. Up. Oh, but she's already up. The one who stands with them is me. This is bad. Projection sorcery does not allow movement in ways that egregiously ignore the laws of physics and trajectories. Furthermore, there's an upper limit to the body's acceleration at the time of activating the curse technique. However, maintaining the curse technique allows to build speed continuously. I won't stop. I won't make the same mistake as before. Strength is weight and speed. I'll punch through her at top speed. So, did he fight Toji? Is that what he's saying? It's a good plan, though. You can see he's just so all over the place. Clap. Shiranui Gata. In exchange for Mai's life, Maki had gained a body of steel that broke away from cursed energy. But she suffered injuries and lost blood fighting Ogi, and then fought against the Hei. So she knew she was at a disadvantage in a protracted fight against Nayoa, who had already surpassed subsonic speed. A head-on collision. So she's just getting ready to take it. Let me embrace you. That looks like... yeah. He's going around. Did he just slap her on the side? In the palm of a combatant activating touches a sorcery, the opponent must also move at 20 frames per second. Failure means 1 second of freezing. Failure means 1 second. Meanwhile, Nayoa is still moving at top speed. So his seems to be the same as his father's, roughly. You're planning on to receive the brunt of my attack and stop me from moving even if it broke your ribs. I won't fall. You really are an imposter. 24 times, right? You and Nabito aren't just fast. Something felt strange. You make 24 movements per second. With this body, I can finally see that. You. I'm Sorry. Say that again, would you? You can literally... It looks like she punched so fast. She's pulled her fist up already, and the impact is still there. He's just smattered across those bricks. Mother, no, stay back. Mother, please. No, listen to... Why are you... Back then. Why did you tell me to come back? What are you talking about? No, don't. Stop. Is she gonna kill her own mother? No! Oh my gosh, she killed her, didn't she? That damn girl couldn't even finish me off. Give me a break. I can't use my cursed energy. You piece of trash. I'm so glad I gave birth to you. That's why I told you not to go. She's in your hands now. What are you doing? What are you going to do now, Maki? Dude, Maki's transformation is so cool. Those from the Zenin clan who were absent that day would soon die violent deaths. 6 members of the Hei and 21 members of the Kuroku unit. No residuals were found where they died, but trace amounts of cursed energy thought to originate from a cursed tool weapon were detected in the body's wounds. Days later, the Gojo clan and Kamo clan proposed removing the Zenin clan from the big three families, but Jujutsu headquarters is keeping their verdict on the hold. Damn. She's mass. So when Mai said burn it all down, Maki took that to heart. Like, this is like scorched earth right here. That's crazy. Kinji Hikari is currently making money as a bookie for an underground fight club in an abandoned multi-story parking garage in Tochigi Prefecture. Hand-to-hand combat between sorcerers. Spectators are mostly non-sorcerers. Doesn't violate Article 8. Doesn't that clearly violate Article 8 in the Jujutsu regulations regarding secrecy? There must also be curse users among the fighters, so be careful. Okay. I'm guessing we're going to meet the third years. Why are we changing clothes? Hikari clashed with the authorities and got suspended from school. He's currently engaged in illegal jujutsu activities, so if he realizes we're from Jujutsu High, he might bolt. It's like we're the cops and he's the robber. So we're on the high side? That's a gray area, but Hikari, we might as well be. You think he'll cooperate? Given what he's involved in, I'm not sure. All the senpai say is he's a good for nothing. But Akatsu senpai says Hikari's stronger than him. We need his strength. That's perplexing. Yuta's saying this third year, right? Hikari is stronger than him. It's possibly just due to his age, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of technique this guy's got. Ain't no place for kids. I'll clobber ya. We need money, so let us join the fights. Throws a punch. Rule 1 is no one says anything about the club. Ah, Fight Club reference. So tell me who told you, then I'll beat the snot out of you. I didn't get his name. I killed him. Before I killed him. It was about a month ago. Remember that scumbag who was full of it? Kondo disappeared a month ago. Let me take his place. Or shall I lay you flat in front of the bookie? I get it. If we simply asked to meet Hikari, he would be on his guard. And we're not supposed to know his name. I should keep quiet. That's enough. Boss said it's okay. Throw him in as today's seated fighter. But he's the one who has to fight. Good. Itadori is better suited for that. No. It has to be me. Boss doesn't like you. If you don't like it, then the deal's off. Understood. We accept. So he's playing them on all levels. This is nice and easy. Little deception, you know, for the boys. All that bluffing was risky. Not really. If curse users are fighting, then there must be turnover. Besides, yeah, he's around. If he was watching us through the security cameras, then it's likely he's here. He might know who they are if he kind of surveils what Jujutsu High is up to, making sure no one's coming after them. He'll join the fights and get a look from the inside. I'll sneak into the parking garage, maybe? I think they want to see what I'm up to. If they catch me trying to sneak in, there's no chance of getting them to trust you. And we won't get to meet Hikari. We can just use force. Sure, but only as a last resort. We've only come to request Hikari's cooperation. I want to avoid anything that might have a lasting effect. I have a feeling this is in no way going to go to plan. It never does. Just lie low tonight. Don't want to waste any more time before Sumiki's deadline to declare participation in the culling game. It's 5 p.m. on the 10th, which leaves us 9 days. Took longer than I thought to get this far. Hoofing it to where transportation was still running. Stopping along the way to beat down cursed spirits. I'll sneak in and look for Hikari, but if things get dicey, I'm out. That's what I meant by maybe. Okay, got it. There's 2 rules, no running away and no curse techniques. Why? If I'm someone who wants to use them, I don't mind. I'm fine if someone wants to use them. I was gonna say, the spectators are non-sorcerers who can't see them. An invisible fight ain't much fun to watch. Alright. Okay, then. Why no running away? You gotta fight where the spectators can see. It's all about the spectators, huh? This is business. What's the boss like? Oh, Yuji's gonna blow this. Curious. Sort of. You'll see if you meet him, will I? Listen, there are 2 types of game. Unscripted matches like today's tournament, unscripted matches. Boss fixes those. Look sharp today and he may speak to you. In other words, I gotta make sure I put on a show. Okay. You removed a floor, huh? Spectators above and fights below. Yup. And there's your opponent. Shocked me the first time I saw him, too. It's all about attracting the crowd, huh? Welcome to the Gachinko Fight Club tournament. Today I'm your announcer, John Bobby. Do we actually... I don't see his opponent yet. Now I'll introduce... Oh my gosh. Now I'll introduce the fighters. We have a surprise challenger. These assassins just keep on coming. The dangerous fireball kid, Yuji Itadori. He stands like a panda, sits like a panda, and walks like a panda. It's Panda. Have you placed your bets? Let's get ready to rumble. I can feel things starting to cool down. Why's that, kin? Luck is nothing if you don't test it. It's boring knowing who's gonna win. No stray sorcerer is tough enough to beat Panda. You sure about that? Huh? Boom! Holy smokes, this is the best bout in my entire tenure as an announcer. I've only been at this a couple of weeks, though. Panda-senpai, have you met Hikari-senpai? Did they get Panda stationed in here? No. He isn't suspicious because he knows me, but he's avoiding me. The other third-year sorcerer is also a problem. You hiding that you're a Jujutsu High student? Yes. Good. Then you know what to do next. Boom! Ah, what a punch! I can't move. The Animal Welfare Society won't stand for this. And the winner is Itadori! After the tournament, bring Itadori to the roof, huh? I'm certain he'll keep winning. Honestly, his fit is kind of clean. He fights in 3 dimensions to dazzle the spectators up top. I can write a good script with him. And like I'm always saying, I want to do it while the iron's hot. Jujutsu High 3rd year, Kinji Hikari. That sounds so dumb. Just stop it. Okay, she's also a 3rd year. Kirara Hoshi. Understood. But what should we do about the other kid? I am in your walls. Stay vigilant. Kirara will provide security too. Huh? This is thrilling. I haven't been on this edge since the days of my old girlfriend maxed out my credit cards. Don't talk about her. Oh, did it again. Sneaking in. Russell. Oh, there you are, Fushiguro. Panda-senpai. So you think Itadori can meet Hikari? Yeah, but why haven't you met him? Well, I know where he is. He's always in the monitor room on the roof, but I can't get close. Why not? Doesn't matter if I walk towards the door on the roof, because the distance never decreases. Feels sorta like Satoru's curse technique. It's probably Kurara's curse technique, but I'm sure. The other Kurara, the other 3rd year's a boy, right? Yeah, a boy. Does that phenomenon only occur when Kurara is in the monitor room? I don't know. Hikari and Kurara are never apart. Instead of trying too hard and scaring off Hikari, I decide to attract a spectator like a circus bear. Good thing you two showed up. I'm not sure. Do you think Itadori can convince Hikari? It might be hard. Problem is more Hikari than Itadori. But I also think it's a matter of time. Yeah, Itadori kinda... He can have that talk no jutsu sometimes, but... TBD. Sorry, we're back. Brief interruption there. Bet it just cut out all like that. Itadori's really friendly and charming, which should work on Hikari, but he sucks at lying. Rather, lying isn't really an option for him. I did give him some pointers. Worst case scenario, Hikari realizes that Itadori is from Jujutsu High and tosses him out without listening, or calls in some bruiser. Which means as soon as Itadori gets in, I think we should seize control of the area and guard the door so they can talk. Don't worry, I won't kill anyone, I'll just knock them out. There are security cameras, so if the negotiation happens in the monitor room, they'd see anything we do. I know the camera positions in blind spots. I hang around a lot. Besides, it's no problem if someone sees me. The only sorcerers are Hikari and Kirara. Gosh, those names are hard to say back to back. How many lookouts are there? 4 at the entrance, 2 on every floor, but the roof. This just might work. I'm concerned about Kurara's curse technique, but we can't do anything about that. If they warp Itadori outside or bring in some muscle, we'll give up on Hikari. I'm meeting him at 1. Message deleted. You're a first year in high school? That's young, you. You? Hikari had to repeat a year in junior high. You seem cheerful. Teehee, yeah. That's because Kin feels hot again, and I love it. When Kin feels hot, what the hell? He's in your walls! Look at him. This is hilarious. I didn't know he could do that, but I suppose it makes sense. Chimera's Shadow Garden and all. Zip tied him together. Duct tape on the mouth. Yes, sir. And here he goes again. Look over there. Aww. Think he eats fish sausage? Hold up. That panda was in the tournament. Bah, bah. Look at that. The knee and then the back leg. Thanks for the sausage. No cameras in the emergency stairs. Yo, Panda Senpai. Will things be alright? Won't this cause trouble later? Nah, it's all good. Gotta guard that door. Panda? Karara, why isn't it Karara with Hikari? And the kid with spiky hair, if Panda snuck him in here, does that mean he's from Jujutsu High? That means Yu's from Jujutsu High too. Kin is in danger. Divine dog, totality! Row, 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 row. Okay, she has some sort of... Okay. Fushiguro, I suppose they're not a she. They said he was a he, so... My divine dog was repelled. No. What if Panda Senpai says it's true? Divine dog couldn't get close. Panda is already marked. The monitor room, Karara's going back for Hikari. Wait, Karara, we're not your enemy. We just have a request for Karara. I can't believe it. How could you do this, Panda? I can't get close to you either. Divine dog. So they're gonna trap her. So Karara can't approach either. Fushiguro? We can't get close, but there's more to it. Divine dog and I can't separate. What kind of curse technique is this? Is this some sort of, like, Imai? It's like a space manipulation one, but it's weirder than that. Would you believe me if I said you could work for 1 hour a day and make 1 million yen a month? Huh? Itadori, would you believe me if I said you could work 1 hour a day and make 10 million a month? Huh? Depends on what I have to do. For that info, you gotta pay 200,000 yen. I don't trust that. You guessed it, it's a classic con. The swindler rakes it in by pretending to be rich and selling tips on how to get rich. It's obvious there's a stupid number of people. There's a stupid number of stupid people out there. It all has to do with the fever. Fever? Both the deceiver and the deceived are in a fever to change their lives. People get high on the fever and make mistakes. Without it, people can't even fall in love. And me? I love the fever. This guy's funny and silly. You know a more direct way of dealing with the fever? Gambling? Yeah, you do know. Life itself is a gamble. Lots of girls have dumped me because they hate gambling. They don't understand. Society tramples on guys who can't bet big and guys who don't know when to quit. Everyone gambles. What they hate is losing and going to ruin. If you never... 90% of gamblers stop before they make it big, says Hikari. Some people just want peaceful lives. I don't know anyone like that. I love the fever, and the fever is gambling, and gambling is life, and love is control. I want to control this country's fever through this fight club. Now the existence of cursed spirits is public knowledge, and Jujutsu headquarters is barely functioning. This is my chance to expand my business. I want to take care of all obstacles so I can take advantage of the coming revision of the Jujutsu regulations and make them publicly acknowledge the existence of the Fight Club. Anyway, I need a strong piece on the board. Itadori, want to get high on my fever? Bring up Jujutsu High last, boss. I need to ask you. Boom shaka, 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 boom. Shaka, boom, boom, shaka. Itadori, you want a drink? What does that mean? Sure, but no alcohol. Why not? Can't handle your liquor? Nah, it's not that. It's just that I'm underage. You don't look like the type to care. Do you know Satoru Gojo can't drink either? Oh? Who's Gojo? Besides, it's more like I can't. Come now. All sorcerers know Satoru Gojo. Why pretend you don't? Glug glug glug. Are you a spy from Jujutsu High? No, wait. Yeah, he can't lie. Worth a damn. Oh, okay, what's happening now? Hey, listen, just listen. When I get a call from Kurara, it means something's up. Bomb. He's got the hands, too. We've only come to request Hikari's cooperation. It looks like they've both got some sort of space manipulation thing. It's like he's causing things to crush in on Itadori. Bah! That Tanjiro, headbutt. Listen to me. No, because now I feel cold. We're at a deadlock. Perfect. Kurara, we aren't necessarily on Jujutsu High's side. You know the current situation in Tokyo, right? The barriers appearing all over are related. There was just an unprecedented Jujutsu terrorist attack. We need Hikari's cooperation. You excluded us first, so it's your own fault. We're not with Jujutsu High. What happened between you and the higher-ups? They fought with the conservative faction, and conservative doesn't just mean regard to regulations. They have specific ideas about what Jujutsu should be like. I like conventional Jujutsu that's easy to understand, like Kugisaki's curse technique. Over time, Jujutsu has blended with tech, like those curse videos that were popular a while back. When it starts affecting curse techniques, the conservatives start to grumble. Kin's curse technique is a perfect example. The big shots all have it backwards, that's why they lost, but Gojo Satoru always cleans up your message. So why do you need us? Maybe you're lying and came for some other purpose. Gojo Sensei got sealed. That's why we lost. Oh. Uh-oh. Kurara doesn't believe... I know the feeling. Kurara's the closest person on Earth to Hikari. Rabbit escape! Rabbits? If we convince Kurara, negotiations with Hikari will go more smoothly. So we gotta get the rabbits. A crux? What did it say? Got crux? What did it say on Panda? Okay, rabbits everywhere now. That's a lot of rabbits, but why? My curse technique marks cursed energy, so considers Shikigami the same as sorcerers. If this keeps up, you'll attract these Shikigamis like that big doggy before, and you'll suffocate to death. Oh, what the hell? Panda-senpai, how was Rabbit escape? It was almost cute as me. I'm asking what it got close to. I couldn't get close to. It got close to me in the second floor, but not Kurara in the door to the monitor room. Is there a star and a word on your body anywhere? Huh? What? Imai. Am I marked too? Imai. Who's Imai? Found it. Just like Rabbit escapes, it says a crux. I bet Divine Dog has a mark too. I still haven't gotten a clue, but I know one thing. The basis of curse technique is a constellation. With that much information, they should be able to figure it out. Constellation? And I think that constellation is the Southern Cross. Damn it. We both gave it away with our reactions. We had this look that said, seriously? He wasn't sure if my curse technique motif was the Southern Cross, but my face gave it away, so now he's certain. If he keeps figuring out, he'll be able to enter the monitor room. I gotta hold him here. So is it related to her being in the center, or him? It really is the Southern Cross. I'm grateful to Sumiki, but that's all I know. Besides, doesn't the Southern Cross have 4 points? Fushiguro, what's going on? I knew it, and Panda and I can't get close to each other. Senpai, aren't there 4 stars in the Southern Cross? Yeah, it's a cross after all. I thought Kurara's curse technique had assigned each of us a star in the Southern Cross to maintain a certain distance between each point. But Kurara can go near the door, and Panda Senpai and I can go near each other. I suspect this curse technique is basically a stamp rally or board game with a determined route. Meaning there's a sequential order for who can go near what, and the same stars attract each other. Maybe the technique doesn't include the casting sorcerer? It can't be, because Divine Dog couldn't get near Kurara. then maybe our stars and Kurara's and the door's stars repel each other. In that case, this is this is like reading a Part 8 stand. In that case, why hasn't Kurara fled inside the room? Oh, right. They could stand by the door to keep us away. Kurara's standing guard to make sure we don't satisfy certain conditions and sneak into the monitoring room unseen, which suggests there are 5 or more stars. Oh my gosh. If the stamp rally theory is correct, there are only 4 stars. Either you or I should be able to approach Kurara, but if there's a 5th star between us, we have to go through it to reach Kurara in the door. What if there's 6 or 7? I hope there aren't, because 5 doesn't even make sense for a cross. If my secret's out, then I'll attack. Boom! Imai. Panda Senpai. Okay, so she marked the car with... That was a heck of a kick. She marked the car with the one that will attract to... No problem, Fushiguro. Find the other star. Don't throw the car. Kurara put the same Imai star on it as you. It's like me and Divine Dog. If you throw it, it'll come back or pull you. I think contacts must be made to place a star. But Kurara never touched me or Rabbit Escape, only with Divine Dog. So instead of marking objects themselves, Kurara's marking cursed energy. To mark objects like the door or a car with a star, maybe Kurara has to charge them beforehand with someone's cursed energy. That's it. The car has residual cursed energy. Assuming that technique doesn't have a range, there must be more than 1 star. There it is, the 5th star. Don't see any more residuals. And her energy is marked with a star, so they can't use cursed energy to mark objects with the crux star, so that's also on me. Which means Kurara can't throw objects at me like that car before. If I'm correct, I should be able... Oh, except for... Fushiguro's hypothesis is correct. Kurara's curse technique is called Love Rendezvous. It apportions 5 stars with a Southern Cross motif to target cursed energy. For 1 star to approach another star, it must follow a determined order of one of the targets with the same star as another will attract it. The order follows the stars from nearest to furthest. Constellations may look flat, but they actually have depth, because each star is a different distance from the Earth. Kurara marked Fushiguro with the crux star, so he must go through Mimosa and then Ginan to reach the door. I'm impressed. Panda, you figured out my curse technique, but you were too quick to conclude I can't throw more objects. I can simply remove the Ginan star on my cursed energy and mark the things with the crux star that's also on you. Divine Dog. Oh, but that also means she can't repel. But he's touched her now. How'd that doggy get there? Oh, I get it. Punk never canceled his doggy Shikigami. Did he guess which one of them marked with the same star would attract the other? He outmaneuvered so the wall was behind them, thereby jamming his Shikigami, which he was attracting against the wall, before setting it loose when I was directly between them. Love Rendezvous cancel. Please, just listen. Yeah, I'm sure they're willing to listen now. Got her on the floor, all subdued. Poor Panda over there. The Shikigami is gone. Just listen. Do you really plan that? You couldn't have known whether the dog you would get pulled. I took a gamble, but I realized that the one with the higher cursed energy output does the pulling. As long as Divine Dog pulled me. At first, Divine Dog pulled me. When I reinforced my cursed energy to guard against your attack, the opposite occurred. She looks peeved. For a first year, you're not very cute. I'm begging you, there's no time. Please hear us out. Fine, go on ahead. Bam. Itadori, he got thrown. Oh man, Hikari's swole too. Fushiguro, Panda Senpai, don't interfere. Oh, not taking me seriously? The haymaker? Boom! Itadori's getting destroyed. Look at this gallery up here watching the fight. Wow, that's a heck of a punch. The punk's not even resisting. He's trying to prove his devotion to this. Pushing himself up, though. He doesn't intend to dodge. You're nuts. This isn't like the fight in Shibuya. It's all about making him accept me. So I won't dodge again, and I won't fight back. Listen. Cool, I'll listen to your spiel. Not until... As long as you remain standing, This guy breaks. Kin, they say you want your help, so listen to them. Didn't I just say I would? So we're good here? Why me, Itadori? This is the first time we've met. So why put your faith in me? Because my senpais say you're all strong. That's what I thought. What's with his punches? No matter how much or little strength he puts behind them, they just hurt. It's like he's hitting me with a serrated bat. When a sorcerer asks for a sorcerer a favor, it's understood that they'll be putting their lives on the line. So you had to show me the right here and now. You've got the fever to make me do that. Instead, you came here on someone else's orders. What's old man Yaga doing? He should be out weeding weaklings like you. I don't have any fever, huh? I'm just a cog. I'm a cog in a machine that sorcerers need to eradicate curses. Hey, are you for real? This is damn boring. If he takes any more damage, Itadori, that's enough. It seems like he's somehow maybe, like, with his punches, like, maybe he's putting, like, pressure into them, because it seems to attract things to a point, like with the door-looking thingy. So maybe he's attracting pressure into his punches, and it's, like, all exploding out at one. That's just the theory. Dude, he's just getting ragdolled. Bam, bam, bam. Over and over and over. Hurts, right? According to Gojo, my cursed energy's got an edge. You dead yet? Yo, Panda. Sea urchin head. Take Itadori and get lost. Don't come. Huh? He took 3 unguarded blows, and I roughed him up before that, too. What are you? I'm just a cog. And cogs have a function. My function is getting rid of curses, and if you're necessary for that, I won't give up until you agree. But Senpai, what's your function? Are these the eyes of a cog in a fever? Fine, I'll just keep punching. Isn't he hot enough for you yet? It's true, and the fever never lies. Get down here, you two. Let's cut a deal. Huh? It's all just resolved now? Did we get him to agree? Yeah. Thanks. No problem. I still hate the big shots. But Kin's fever burned the hottest when he was helping people while at Jujutsu High. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet. For real? Gojo got sealed? For real, yeah. No way, man. And I'm sorry, but the principal died. Panda-senpai. Sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but it's true. It's alright, Itadori. It didn't happen in Shibuya. He died fighting a higher-up later on. It doesn't make it okay. After all, the principal was even so, it's alright. But thanks. Dude, that's like Panda's dad. Like, it's kind of rough. He seems to be taking it really well. If you say so, there's not much more we can ask. But all the people who ever took care of me, I haven't been this bummed out since an arrow struck Yako in the butt. What a nice life he must lead. Okay then, I'll help you handle the culling game. But don't get the wrong idea. This is more than personal, we're cutting a deal. Understand? After the culling game, you guys gotta help me. You want Jujutsu regulations revised, right? Now that the existence of cursed spirits is out, some sort of change is inevitable. What exactly do you want? Whatever it is, I doubt it's that difficult. Huh? What do you know, sea urchin head? I'm the head of the Zenin clan. Whoa, really? This guy's funny. Hold on, for real? I feel sorry for those two, but this is the biggest shock today. With the backing of the 3 families, changing the rules could be easy. The problem comes later. How can I keep the Zenin clan from taking over Fight Club? Sea urchin head. The name's Fushiguro. Okay, Fushiguro. Let's be buds! Oh, sure. The next day, the Zenin clan is annihilated. Now we just have to decide on who goes to which colony. Yuta's got Miyagi, right? What the? A player has added a new rule to the culling game. Rule 9. Players shall have access to information on other players such as name, points, number of rules added, and current colony. Boom. Who is this? You just scored 5 points. Of course, I killed him. They're all too weak. They were much tougher 400 years ago. Where is Sukuna? You reached 200 points. Do you want to spend 100 points to add a new rule to the culling game? Oh, right, the rules. Name points as an indication of strength, but adding rules decreases points. So also indicate the number of rules added and what colony they're in. Kogane. Add a rule that discloses that information on all players. Hajime Kashimo, player in the culling game. I'm a Kogane, the liaison between the players and the game. Why do you sound different all of a sudden? There was an announcement from the culling game. Now I'm speaking as the liaison assigned to player Yuji Itadori. That's right, Tengen said something about that. Strange. Why is it already counting Itadori among the players? Aside from the people who receive cursed techniques and cursed objects from Kenjaku, people only become players upon entering a colony. The people who I had ingest cursed objects like Yuji Itadori, the cursed objects that I provided are what's left of sorcerers I painstakingly made vows with a millennium ago. However, I did not only enter into contracts with sorcerers. He was a human who actually existed, but that was over 1,000 years ago. Sukuna. So Sukuna is already considered a member. Enter a contract with Kenjaku and became a cursed object. Is participation in the culling game a part of the contract? Still strange. Also, we're just gonna brush over the fact that this guy, apparently 400 years old and looking for Sukuna. We'll get back to him, I'm sure. You ingested Sukuna's finger of your own free will. I witnessed it. We'll discuss this later. Yuji Itadori, you have your Kogane show player info right now. Kogane, can you? Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay, Goto Heita, Yuji Itadori, Yoshimura Shingo, Yamaguchi Yu. Okay, that one, Kashimo Hajime. So this player previously had 200 points. I wonder why they added an additional rule. They must have killed at least 40 people in the past few days, so I doubt the reasons are nice. But maybe we can continue the culling game without killing anyone. Well, that would be ideal. Kogane, show me only players with 100 points or more. Well, I'm assigned to Yuji Itadori. Oh, it's alright to do stuff, Fujiguro says. Unless people caught in this, like, Sumiki rush to get out of the barriers. Each past sorcerer in a new body must have had an incentive for entering a contract with Kenjaku, but I doubt they have much motivation to participate in the culling game. So if there are plenty of other players with plenty of other points like Kashimo, oh, I get it. Find someone with 100 or more points who isn't otherwise interested in adding rules, and press that player to make a rule allowing Sumiki to get out of the culling game. Here you go. Here's another one. Nice. Hiromi. Problem is not rule 8, so first we offset that. What was rule 8 again? But players moves. Yes. Removal of curse technique, right? Could add a rule allowing players to transfer points among themselves. Point exchanges are allowed. But then if friends keep passing around points, they won't lose their curse techniques and die. Possible we could add another rule, allowing players to spend points to get out of the game. But doesn't that conflict with the rule about long-lasting effect on the game? I think so too, but maybe it'd work on the condition that the player drags a substitute non-player into the game. That'd be Kagane's call, right? Well, anyway, we have a plan of action. Yeah, so we look for the angel to break the prison realm seal. We'll target Hajime Kashimo and Hiromi Higuruma and hunt them down. These guys look devious. Downright and otherwise. In Japan, 99.9% of criminal trials end in a guilty verdict. I had a cat. Continue. Okay. Chapter 159, we're going to pick up with it soon. I'm going to go get some water, chill out for a little bit, and then we'll be back.